And Global Affairs analyst Calvin Dack joins me via Skype to discuss this. Good to have you join us, Calvin Dack. Now, help us understand what this means, if this were true, what it would mean for a sitting president in the United States.
Well, just in general, for a sitting president other than Donald Trump, they would be moving out. I can't see how any other candidate or president could have survived this, but Donald Trump's been impeached. This is hardly the worst thing that has been alleged to have been done. So in that he is different, it is affecting him differently. But let me just say something about the segment that you're running and listening to the quotes and everything. I don't think there's anyone, supporters or non-supporters, who didn't already know that Donald Trump paid little to no taxes. He bragged about it, said that made him smart. But that $750 hit hard, because a lot of people really understand, especially in this time of the pandemic, when people are buying new equipment for their homes so they can work and send their kids to school, when people have lost their jobs, they don't know if they're coming back, when people's budgets and plans have been turned upside down. Here he is claiming to be a billionaire and paying $750, less than some people who are just above poverty. That's the part that's going to hit hard right before the election.
All right, so let's talk about the $750, which was paid between 2016 and 2017, when he was already president. He earns, as the United States president, he earns about $400,000 annually, and he has said that that money has been redirected to charity. So would that be illegal, the $750, if he actually has redirected his salary to charity, would that then be illegal?
Well, I think you raise a good point that our tax, it could be that what he did was technically legal, or legal. It just could have violated the spirit of it. But for political purposes, for this election, here's what matters. You have Donald Trump's son, for example, Donald Trump Jr., who was just saying, oh, people don't understand how complicated businesses like this work. And you know what? He's right on that. I'm sure that there are accounting things that were done that I can't even begin to understand. But I'll tell you what small business owners, including myself, do understand, is that your taxes have to come first if you want to stay in business and stay out of jail. And it is really easy to see that no matter what formulas or magic accounting that you use, legal or not, something's fishy about that. And I think that every American, supporter or not, is going to think about it, because they knew that if they did the same thing, they would be in jail or in trouble with the IRS.
All right, so according to the New York Times report, he owes about over $400 million to creditors. If this were also true, it would have national security implications, doesn't it?
Yes, and that's the thing that scared me most. When this story came out, and of course, coming out right before the debate, we know that's going to be a topic that's going to be discussed. I said, regardless of what he paid, I want to know who he owes this money to. Anybody else couldn't get a security clearance in this country if they owed that much money, because it puts you under pressure to do things that aren't the best for your position, in his case, President of the United States. And the fact that he doesn't deny that, and that we don't know who he's paying it to, and we know he has dealings in countries that are adversarial or at least involved in conflicts that we're also involved in, it is insanely irresponsible that that has not been investigated further, because that could put our country in jeopardy.
All right, so the first presidential debate holds today. Is that something that Joe Biden can use? Is that something that becomes a rallying cry for Democrats?
Yes, it can be, but let me tell you, I'll give this advice to the Joe Biden campaign. We already know that Donald Trump has painted himself as avoiding taxes, that's because he's smart. He owns that. Donald Trump does not care if you don't like him or if you don't think that's right. He thinks that shows he's savvy, and a lot of his supporters buy that. What Vice President Biden should do tonight is not go down the tax cheat angle. Go down the you're a bad businessman angle. Go down, wow, if this is legal, you lost hundreds of millions of dollars. You don't even have nearly the amount of money that you said you had. That puts Donald Trump in a very, very difficult position, because what he does hate more than you not liking him is you not thinking he is what he brags that he is. And what will happen if Donald Trump fires back with no, I am this rich because I made this much money, I made this, I made that, then people think, well, then why did you just pay $750? And you don't have to be an accountant to understand that that math is funky.
We'll see how things play out in the coming days, especially during the debate today. Global Affairs analyst Calvin Dack, thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.